The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
Let me just ask you one question. I had Ted Cruz on at the top of this show. He was good. He's always good. He's a smart guy. And I thought he had a hell of a rollout speech. I watched it. Thought it was very, very good. What do you think about Ted Cruz?
Well, one thing I love about him is that he's very smart.
Mm-hmm.
And that isn't something, it's strange. You know, liberals go around denouncing the idea of IQ and no, this is an apocryphal concept. It doesn't exist. And by and large, conservatives say, well, yeah, of course it exists. And yet it's always Democrats who are running the Harvard and Yale guys, and we aren't. I think it does make a difference, and he is very smart, and that's the first thing I would say about him, and he's a standout that way, apart from anyone other than our last candidate, Mitt Romney. The other thing, and look, I don't want everyone calling and yelling at me, but I don't know if he can be president. He is, and I don't care what people say, and Dershowitz says, oh, yes, it's fine. He is what the birthers, lead birther being Hillary Clinton, accused Barack Obama of being. Now, it seems different to me. I think it seems different to everyone if the country you were born in is Canada as opposed to Kenya. But as it happens, what Obama was being accused of is having one American parent, one parent who wasn't an American, being born in a foreign country. As we know, he was actually born in Hawaii. Ted Cruz actually did have only one American parent, one non-American parent, and he was born in Canada. And I'm kind of worried because he's such a strong candidate that Democrats are just biting their tongues and waiting for him to be our nominee to announce this.
But isn't Canada a lot like us?
Yes, I wish we had an asterisk in the Constitution. I agree.
By the way,
there is no asterisk.
They got a lot of good people in Canada.
I know, and I wish we had more of them here.
Right, the Harper government's a good conservative, free market, stand by your allies government.
Yes, so, it's a fabulous government.
So I don't know, maybe that's a plus for Cruz. But let me just ask you generically. Can Cruz put the birther thing aside for a minute?
Okay.
The
but
last,
don't forget it, voters.
I wouldn't dare forget it. But he's got $31 million in the bank. That's an extraordinary thing. In fact, I've never seen anything like it. So he's going to be around, and he's got enough money to give him staying power for quite some time.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.